discount. I am not doing this a third time.
The Goblin must have reprogrammed the security gates. He's trying to slow you down.
Never let walls hold me back before. Not about to start now.
Oui.
How come they can never make getting out of prison easy? Oh, right.
Simply amazing! But there are more twists and turns still to come!
Mysterio and Miz must have fucked up their minds.
Number
We gotta remove these kids from play before they hurt anyone, including themselves.
Don't buy into their ruse. These guys belong behind bars, just like all their criminal pals. Hey, I didn't come all the way to an alternate reality to get thrown in a prison cell. I could have just stayed home for that. Not cool! This is totally what oppression looks like. I demand a phone call, a lawyer, and a fair trial.
My spider sense usually goes nuts when bad guys attack. Well, at least my other powers are still working. When I get out of here, I'm really gonna let you have it. Just give me like 10, 15 minutes to recover. Okay? Thanks.
I had higher hopes for these young champions. If you think you can defeat me, you are deceiving yourselves.
You're the lamest, and I've met Spider-Ham.
I make you all disappear. This is no illusion. You're doomed. Just wait for my next trick. You won't believe your eyes. It's not my fault you don't appreciate real showmanship.
Make it quick, kid. Sooner...
You heroes just won't quit, will you? It would almost be admirable if it wasn't so blasted annoying!
Finally, Snacks!
Need a hand? One more spider?
Save some for me, bub.
inside the tower, we'll help you stop it. We owe you that much.
Next stop, the Raft's main control room. If the Goblin wants to break out, he'll have to do it from there.
And once that force field goes down, Manhattan becomes supervillain central.
Be honest, it kinda already is, right? Why else would so many of you guys live there?
Technically, I live in Jersey, but I get your point.
First floor, supervillains and butt kickers.
Yes, perfect. You will rue the day you thought yourself fit to challenge Otto Octavius!
Room for one more spider?
Save some for me, bub. You always underestimated me. Never again! My master plan is foolproof. It cannot Unfortunately, you are nothing but fools! Typical! You heroes lash out with brute force against those who threaten you intellectually. You cannot lock one as brilliant as I away in a cage. Dr. Octopus must be free to reign supreme! You meddlesome morons are always getting in my way!
That wasn't even worth writing about in my journal.
I am your superior! Cannot be! I am your superior!
This is what I get for leaving a pawn like you to do the work of a king, Otto. As much as I'd love to stay and play, there's still...
The Goblin can escape while the Raft's force field is still up, but I'm starting to wonder if that lunatic has a different plan in his warped mind.
Oh man, how come I always have to fight him in high places? It never ends well.
Stone was delivered to me by fate! You'll never take it away from me! I've got plenty of time to kill! This is more fun than I expected! How many heroes does it take to stop one goblin? More than you've got! Hey, that's my trick! Hands off, heroes! Get your own toys! Finally! The kind of power I've always dreamed of! Power worthy of Norman Osborn! I think I'll take my time and enjoy this. I'm going to save Spider-Man for last! I'll make you pay for hurting me!
Danger Room fights harder than you.
Need room for one more spider?
Save some for me, bub.
You'll never defeat me!
Not you, some, and they'll follow.
Sorry, gang. I've got another lead to follow up on. I'll meet up with you a bit later, but I'll stay in touch just in case, okay?
Did I mention that the ancient ninja temple is guarded by actual ninjas? If not... I probably should have. I'm betting you've noticed this by now, but the Hands ninjas have a tendency to appear out of nowhere. Iron Fist says it's some sort of magic mumbo-jumbo that lets them materialize out of thin air. Whatever it is, they're sneaky little jerks, so watch out. See those searchlights sweeping the rooftop? That means the Hand knows we're coming. Stick to the shadows or you'll never make it to the temple. At least, not in one piece. Way to go, you've been made. Why not just announce you're here?
They've got nothing worse.
There goes the element of surprise.
Looks like we got a whole new kind of trouble.
Huh. Well, it looks...
I'll be darned.
Impressive as always, Jess. You gonna tell me how you got through all that without getting caught?
Nope. Gotta keep the mystery in our relationship alive somehow, babe.
I hate to ditch, but I just got an emergency call from a client who pays a lot more than you. Get inside and meet up with the defenders. They'll help you handle it from here. I hope.
More power fluctuations in that region. Try to find the source.
One last thing. Danny just texted me and told me he'll meet you at the door. Knowing him, he'll probably want to stand back.
was a good warm-up, but the real challenge still lies ahead.
Can we get to the fun?
Finally, some action.
Consider
Any room for me?
yourself.
Some for me, bub.
They chose a violent path. They reaped what they sowed. It's always nice to have a few extra... It was just me. I wish I... Same... I thought...
I've searched the whole room and there are no other doors. Unless we find a way to open this gate, our journey ends here. I recognize this. It's the Azure Dragon of the East. Here's the Vermilion Bird of the South in all its glory. This one is the White Tiger of the West, a classic. And who can forget the good old Black Turtle of the North?
Consider yourself swan.
Any room for me, bub? My radar sense gives me an advantage, letting me sense where their triggers are. Your safest bet is to let me or another teammate who can detect danger lead the way. I hear more coming, like rats scurrying in the walls.
It's up for me, bub.
Rented from those bones.
I've worked in the circus, and I have never seen such clowns.
She's siphoning power from the Hellistics. If we take them out first, perhaps we can cut off her supply.
Sure.
Any room for me? Save some for me, bub.
I will not be trapped in this accursed place any longer.
Getting the sense that these walls might not be as solid as they look. Check for secret passages.
There, an exit from this infernal cage.
Let's go, bub.
Anyone else use some fresh air?
These weapons could prove quite useful in the right hands.
Do they really say that?
Lost right. That's because anyone who would know is dead. I'm right at home here in the Kingpin's little museum. After all, I make killing an art. Do me a favor and die already. I have a reputation.
My tale has just begun.
Your mind is mine!
Any room for me? Save some
Let
for
me
me,
in on
bub.
that action. Can't
You think?
Something tells me the Kingpin didn't put his latest acquisition on display. If we want the stone, we'll have to find him first.
Time to make it happen, team.
These have anything to do with those statues we saw earlier?
Don't look at me. Iron Fist.
Oh, great. Here come more of the Crimson Ninjas of West Midtown.
You made the cut.
There. That's much better feng shui.
Can't catch me.
My tail is just begun.
I do my best fighting as always.
Yeah, but I prefer walls I can use to my advantage, not ones I can kick straight through.
From the gutters of Hell's Kitchen to the top of the world. Now, with this crystal enhancing my power, this city will belong to Wilson Fisk.
I worked in the center for me. I have never seen such clowns.
If you won't bow to my demands, I'm afraid you're in for a very hostile takeover. If that isn't one of your Infinity Stones, then what the hell is it?
I wish in. That is curious. Perimeter scans reveal no external threats to Avengers Tower.
Jarvis, I need you to amplify this frequency and trace it back to... Jarvis?
I cannot access the tower's operating system either, Iron Man. If our mainframe has been compromised, we are no longer safe in our own home.
Then I guess it's a good thing I own about a dozen others.
How glorious it must be to be Tony Stark.
You know what? It is. It really is.
They seem to agree.
My drones? They shouldn't have been activated on their own. Help me shut them down, team.
We should be able to manually reboot the tower's defenses sector by sector if we enter the Avengers priority override code into these terminals.
That's a yes.
User override protocol A57 initiated. Since the iron drones are linked to the lab's mainframe, this should neutralize them. We must act quickly. Oh, he must. We risk. If you. I'm best.
We continued Vision's research on the ISO-8. I think you're gonna like what we found. Just detected another anomaly in your area.
I have found a means to evolve machine-kind beyond our programming, making humanity obsolete. Prepare to be removed from service permanently.
Access to the next sector is currently obstructed. You will need to enter the override code into the nearest interface terminal.
Tower systems restored to 25% functionality. Iron Man's armors were designed to aid us against our enemies, not to become enemies themselves.
Keep them coming. You made the cut.
Tower systems restored to 40% functionality.
Hey, Avengers. This is the Wasp. I'd love to join the fun, but I'm currently locked down in the main living quarters. If you happen to have a second to swing by and set me free, that'd be swell.
Affirmative.
Let's go, Bob.
Figured that hacking our system was only the first stage of the attack. Now Ultron sent his drones to do his dirty work. Good thing I'm in the mood to crack open some metal heads.
And away we
Something is amiss in the training facility. Please proceed with caution. Tower systems restored to 55% functionality. The doors to the living quarters should now be unlocked. Proceed quickly. The Wasp requires immediate assistance.
Let's go, Bob.
We've got ourselves a big problem here, gang.
Thankfully, I've got a little solution. This is a private Avengers party. No crashers allowed.
Fighter!
His sentries have never seemed this alive. Vision, if you're not too busy, you might want to scan these guys for abnormal energy readings. No such thing as a lazy morning for an Avenger. We need to pull the plug on these rust buckets. That was tougher than I expected.
This area of the tower is now secure. Please continue to the next interface terminal at 1.
You seem distressed, my friend. We...
I hope this is right now. We all...
I'm detecting strong energy readings directly outside of the tower. This may be the next wave in Ultron's attack. Keep heading towards the helipad.
Yes.
Designed this room. Oh, right. Well, even if it survives Ultron's attack, I'm scrapping it after this and putting it in the Zen garden.
Eat lead, Skippy!
Power systems restored to 65% functionality.
Eat lead, Skippy!
Power systems restored to 75% functionality. Power systems restored to 90% functionality.
Just a little further. The helipad is straight ahead.
Let's go, Bub.
I finally understand Avengers. My armored shell has always been superior to your frail, fleshy forms. But my artificial mind was limited by inferior children. But at long last, the Mind Stone has unlocked my true processing potential. I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future. Damage me all you wish, you will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the Age of Ultron begins. Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the Mind Stone. Your attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true Ultron is forged to perfection. System failure. Prime host body has taken maximum damage.
Ultimo's a walking weapon of mass destruction. He may be headed, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
We're in worse shape than Beast Razor.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Why?
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
Can we skip to the part where I can make things?
With the Mind Stone and Ultimo both in play, I have determined a new plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop and prepare the weaponry required for the final battle. Meet me there at once.
Affirmative.
Hate to break it to you, Viz, but Ultimo is nearly invulnerable. Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo. And I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Ant-Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole tower.
Your time will come, Avengers, as soon as I exterminate this oversized pest.
Stand in my way and pay the price.
ISO 8's proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
Sorry! What are you doing out there, Scott? Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office. This way, I think.
Allow me to assist you.
Save some for me, bud.
Analysis has yielded desirable results. I may have found a pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Affirmative. We may not be able to damage him physically, but we can disrupt Ultron's control signal.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program. I have succeeded in lowering Ultimo's defenses. Target Ultimo, now!
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant! Thanks for the backup!
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system.
Whoa! Easy there, big guy! I'm in huge trouble here!
Defenses successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack!
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even remotely good right now, dude.
Ultron's second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Whatever you're doing over there, hurry it up! This way, I think. Oh no, I think I just stepped on a taxi.
He's weakened once again. Activate turrets.
Now you guys know how the ants feel.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Go!
With the Mind Stone, all mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
There's some for me, bub.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack! Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol.
Your efforts here.
I imagine it that this info I'm your.
Destroy all mutants. Нет, not today, товарищ. That's my team they're attacking. We gotta help them.
Can we get to the good stuff?
Sentinel's only got one directive. Wipe all mutants out of existence.
Ice Barrage!
Cora dropped against him.
Let's bring this Blackwood Traverse to a safer glen. And view the mansion's posterior. And try not to bring any uninvited guests along with you.
Go time!
Your head's in the game, X-Men.
That's what I do best, Cyclops.
Always show them how it's done, Kirk. Yeah, just like old times, Peter.
Taco night! Yeah, Wade's gonna eat my
You might want to search the area for more anomalies.
Greetings, compatriots. Your ivory to your collector. Keep hope alive.
Entering attack mode.
Then our storm of the mansion has been cleared.
But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from over.
My claws are itching for action.
Lightning strike!
You made the case.
It won't stay down for long.
You've allied yourselves with human. Why must we always do this dance?
Xavier and his brats had this coming a long time.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
If you want to beat me, you better shape up.
You X-Men never learn. If the...
That's right, you better run! I'm gonna crush you!
The Juggernaut's inertia is impossible to diminish.
He's gonna bring down the whole flippin' mansion!
Taco! Taco night! We're gonna eat while the X-Men fight! Yeah! Oh. There, give me the lyrics.
Clean up an ILX! Ah!
I will destroy you!
Oh, so now Deadpool is inspired to join our cause. How heroic.
Guess we're ordering out tonight. Who wants pizza?
Oh, that was ugly. And I would know. I left the stove on.
Here come your dumb friends. Now I can stomp all of you.
Party time!
Haven't had this much fun in ages.
Walls down here are reinforced. They just ricochet right off.
Lightning storm!
I'd like to see you try to stop him. Come on. There.
Quick, this way!
Nowhere left to run, punks!
You think you cannot be stopped, Tovarish? Allow me to prove you wrong.
I'm told this is the most secure room in the mansion. I'd say you'll be safer in here.
But that would be a lie.
Training sequence initiated. Level Alpha.
Training programs may be holographic, but they can still hurt us.
They don't call it the danger room for nothing.
Looks like more trouble.
Let our storms converge!
Save some for me, bub.
Level Alpha cleared. Initiating level Beta.
Ice barrage!
Level Beta cleared. Initiating level Gamma.
Let our storms converge!
Save some for me, bub.
Threat level is escalating quite rapidly. You think this is intense? Hey, Mystique, switch it over to the file marked Deadpool's Danger Room Training.
Yes, my friend? Initiating level Delta.
I can't survive in there forever. I'll make sure of that.
Critical error. Power levels beyond maximum threshold. Abort training sequence. Abort. Abort. Abort.
Clear. Can we move on now?
The bright lady smiles upon you.
A new era for mutant-kind is about to dawn. Such a pity that none of you will live to see it. I shall build a new world in the name of Homo Superior.
Slaughter them, Outriders!
Whoa! Where do these things come from?
Stones will be hours before the rest of the Black Order even arrives.
Our master will be most pleased.
100 ugly aliens down, 2 more to go.
Imbeciles! You barely survived facing me alone. What makes you think you could ever defeat...
Insolent whelps! I shall eviscerate you all in her honor!
Good news, Corby! For once, I'm not the ugliest guy in the battle!
The only master you shall bow before today is the master of magnetism.
Power like this before.
He ain't gonna let up. Not with rays like that power in him. Trust me, I know.
Then our storms confirm.
Save some for me, bub.
You'll waste your breath and our time. Once you have fallen, your insignificant planet shall
She's back! How the heck can we
Okay? If they catch us, we don't stand a chance.
We shall bring Thanos the stones and your heads.
The thrill is in the hunt, my love. Run all you wish. There is nowhere on this planet that is safe.
What are you waiting for? Go already and leave the alien free.